Hi there, and welcome to Pilates hip mobility and core work. So we're going to go ahead and start to increase that circulation so we can elongate those muscles and get that mobility going. So we're going to start with just a regular squat, right? So we're going to go ahead and sit down into that squat position and then slowly come back up again. We'll just do that a couple times at your own pace. Remember, as you're squatting, think about bringing the heels in and the toes out, not actually moving it. Okay, it's more of an isometric, but feeling that connection with the ground. Try not to let those knees go over the toes. So from the side view, you don't want to bring those knees forward. You want to sit back into that chair, keeping your chest lifted. All right, let's go ahead and take a nice step out, and we're just going to shift our body weight side to side. All right, as your body starts to get used to that, go ahead and reach down towards the ground. And now we're going to sink a little bit deeper. All right, we're going to come to one end of our mat. All right, we're going to place our hands on the opposite side of the mat, bringing one leg out, and then we're going to shift our body weight. So we bring them over to the side and shift, over to the side, shift, over to the side, shift, and one more time over to the side and shift. All right, now we're going to get into a plank position. I'm going to angle the camera down just a little bit more. All right, so we're in that nice strong plank position. Okay, remember, for those of you that have sensitive wrists or you do a lot of typing or things like that, feel free to drop down to your forearms. Anything we do on our toes, you can of course go down to your knees, right? And we're actually going to start on our knees. We're going to push back into that child's pose, and then on our knees come forward into that push-up, elbows close to the body. Push ourselves away and come forward, and push ourselves away and come forward. Excellent job. All right, we're going to get into that nice strong plank position. Remember, you can be into a low plank as well, okay? I'm going to show a high plank. Right knee is going to go to the right elbow. Left knee, left elbow. So once again, we're trying to work on that hip mobility. We're going to do 8 of everything. So we have 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. And take a little break. Right, so once again, you can go to your forearms. This one, we're going to cross our knee over. So now our right knee is going to go to our left elbow. Left knee to right elbow. All right, ready? Here we go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great. And let's get off of those forearms, or off of those wrists a little bit. All right, we're going to go into our forearm position, so our low plank. On our toes again. Okay, now this one's going to be a little more challenging. We're going to try to kick all the way through or bring that knee to the opposite elbow, all right, or to the tricep. If you can, kick through. That's kind of a hard one. 8 of these. Ready? Begin. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Taking another little break. This is the last one. We're going to be on our forearms, and then we're going to switch gears into our boat pose. So this is a little bit more of a dynamic movement. I'm trying to get my right foot right next to my right hand, my left foot next to my left hand. But once again, just do what you can. All right, we're going to do 8 of those. Ready? Begin. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great. All right, so we started with a little bit of that hip flexion and extension for the hip mobility. Remember, the more mobility you have in the joint, hopefully the more range of motion you also have in the joint, which is going to decrease injury. Okay, so we're going to go and bring those legs out in front of us, and we're going to start to focus a little bit more on core. So what is core? Core is basically stability from your shoulders to your hips, trying to use your abdominals and your low back at the same time. All right, we're in that boat position. Hands can be on the ground or they can be elevated. Abs are pulled in. Right leg, left leg, both legs. Again, right leg, left leg, both legs. And take a little break. Okay, we're going to end up doing just a tiny little curl down and coming back up. Abs are pulled in, okay? You should not hit your back along the way. So chin to the chest. Inhale, back. Exhale, roll up. Inhale, roll back. Exhale, come up. Inhale, roll back. Exhale one more time, and then into a boat. We roll back. We come up, and we hold that boat for 4, 3, 2, 1. We roll back. We come up. Hold that boat for 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll back. Come forward. Hold the boat. Remember, your knees can be bent if you need to. Last one. Roll back. Come forward and hold that boat. Excellent. Cross those ankles. Exhale, relax forward, stretching out those glutes. All right, we're going to go ahead and do our roll back again. This time, we're going to come forward a little bit. So I'm going to show you 2 options. First option is you're just going to help yourself into a pride position. So if I'm facing you, it just looks like this. Okay, so this is now a lot of ankle mobility and flexibility, knee and hip. And if you can, you just push out with those elbows. Okay, if you want to add a little bit more dynamic movement to that, I inhale, roll back, exhale, I come up and I land on my feet. Okay, so either hold it here or inhale, roll back, exhale, and push. And again, inhale, roll back, exhale. Right? If you want, you can stand up from here. So we roll back, inhale, exhale, we hold, we stand up, and we come back down again. Inhale, roll back, exhale, coming up, and back down. All right, try that one more time. Inhale, and up, standing up, and back down. So a lot of times it's not that you're not strong enough to stand up, it's that you don't have a lot of mobility or flexibility in your ankles. Remember, when our ankles get tight, that can lead to knee problems and knee issues. So we want all of the joints working well. All right? Okay, so we're now going to go ahead and we're going to straighten out those legs going into our Pilates roll up. So another core exercise. Inhale, exhale, curling down. All right, in our Pilates roll up, we're going to go down on a count of 4 and up on a count of 4. Inhale to prepare. Curling down, keeping the heels on the ground. 2, 3, 4. Breath comes in. Exhale, roll up. 2, 3, 4. And relax forward. And again, breath comes in. Curl down for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale, curling up. 2, 3, 4. And relax forward. Excellent job. Alrighty, we're going to try to, either you can continue with the Pilates roll up or extend the right leg up. Breath comes in into our Pilates roll out and coming up into that half boat. Switch legs. Curling down, 2, 3, 4, lifting up, 2, 3, hold into that half boat. All right, you can either do regular Pilates roll up, singles, or you can keep them both up, okay? Curling down, 2, 3, 4, curl up, 2, boat. And again, curl down, 2, 3, 4, coming up into a boat. Legs come down, relax forward. All right, Excellent job. Okay, we're going to move on a little bit. Go ahead and slide to the end of your mat and come on down. Hands are going to be right by your side. You're going to squeeze those glutes, lift up, and we're into our bridge work. So remember, bridge strengthens the glutes, but it's amazing for decreasing low back, hip, knee issues, and slowly coming down one vertebrae at a time. Inhale, exhale, curl up and hold, and come back down. Again, exhale, up and hold, and coming back down. Okay, we're going to do a total of 8 if you can. 4 with one leg extended, 4 with the other leg extended. Ready? Here we go. Lifting up for 4, back down. 3, 2, and 1 more. Now we're going to switch those legs. And again, 4, 3, 2, and 1 more. Excellent. All right, we're going to go into a butterfly stretch. So my feet are together, my knees are open. I can also open up my shoulders as well. Okay, so a little inner thigh stretch or external rotation of that hip. Hands are now going to go to the side. My feet are still pretty close to my body. I'm going to lift my hips up like a bridge, but it's a butterfly bridge. Squeezing the glutes, I'm going to come back down. I'm going to lift my head and shoulders up. I'm going to come back down, and now I'm going to clamshell, and I bring everything together and back down. Okay, so we're going to repeat that. Lift the hips up, come back down, lift the head and shoulders up, come back down, bring it all together, and back down. And again, hips, head and shoulders, and everything. And again, hips, head and shoulders, and everything. Now we're going to hold this position, all right? We're going to go ahead, bring those legs out, bring them back in, and then we lay down, all right? Repeat, hips lift, upper body lifts, everything lifts, legs go out, and they come back in, and we relax down. Hips lift, head and shoulders, everything. Lift those legs out, arms go out, bring it back in and down. Butterfly bridge, hips lift, upper body lifts, everything lifts. Extend it out, here's that hollow rock, head and shoulders lift. How do we modify? I bend my knees. All right, keep it going. We have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. You should be feeling this. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. All right. So if you're thinking to yourself, hey, I was just getting that, I really want to do it again. Well, by all means, let's do it again. Okay, so here we go. We're in that butterfly stretch position. Hands are behind the head. Rib cage is pulled in. Okay, I don't want to flare the rib cage out. And begin. Butterfly bridge, hips lift. Upper body lifts. Bring everything in. Extend out. And repeat. Hips lift. Upper body lifts. Everything comes in. Extend out. Bring it back in. And repeat. Last time. Hips lift. Upper body. Everything. Extend out. Hold. Hollow rocks. There's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. All right, so when you're working on core work, you don't want to feel that in the low back. That means that your abs have said, hey, I've stopped working, and now they're asking your low back to do all the work. So that's when you would just stop, regroup, take a little breather, and then start again. Okay, so now we're going to go into the fetal 5 position. So I don't care what side you lay on, but you do want to make sure that your knees are directly in front of your hips. Okay, so I don't want my knees way down here. So fetal 5 being like a fetal position, right? We have 5 different exercises. This is for hip mobility again. Okay, make sure that your head is supported, that you're not just trying to hold your head up, whether you're here or down like so. Okay, so the first one, you are going to go ahead, lift your ankle and your knee up, and we don't want to rock back, okay? So pretend there's a wall right behind me. I mean, there is a wall right behind me, but that's that I have my back on. All right, so I'm lifting up and I'm coming back down. I'm lifting up, that's 2, up, 3, hip and ankle are lifting 4, and 5. Excellent. Now my feet stay together, clamshell. I lift just my knee up and back down. There's 2, 3, 4, and 5. Excellent. So now my knee is pointed down towards my toe, my foot is up, and then that was internal rotation. This is external rotation. My knee is up, my toe is touching my toe. So it's knee to knee and toe to toe. 5 of these. Knee to knee, toe to toe 1, knee to knee, toe 2, knee and toe 3, knee to toe 4, knee to toe, and 5. All right, so that's our internal and external rotation of that hip. And a lot of these are physical therapy exercises. Okay, so now we're going to go into our clockwise and counterclockwise, and you'll feel this in the glute medius or the top of that hip. I lift my knee and ankle up, and I'm making circles with my knee. Okay, I'm not kicking out my leg, I'm keeping my knee bent. All of the work is coming from my hips, right? And now we go the opposite direction. Excellent job, and relax. Okay, so that was our fetal 5 on that side. Let's go ahead and bring it over to the other side. Once again, working on our hip mobility and injury prevention. Okay, so the knees are right in front of those hips. My head is supported. I'm lifting the ankle and the knee up and down. We're going to do 5 of those. All right, our ankles stay together, clamshell. I'm trying to lift that knee up as high as I can without rocking back onto my bottom. Right, excellent job. Now we're going to go knee to knee, toe to toe, knee to knee, toe to toe. Internal and external rotation. All right, now we have those hip circles. So we're doing 5 one direction. And now we're going to go 5 the other direction. And excellent job. Nice work, everybody. Okay, so we're going to come into, it's called a Z sit. So it's one leg in front, one leg back. We're going to lean back. And you're going to go ahead and stretch out the hip and the quad in this position. If you're really flexible and you want to lay all the way back, you can. All right, and let's bring our legs, swing them over to the other side so that other leg is back. We lean away, we push that hip forward. Or once again, you can lay all the way back as long as you don't feel a sharp pain anywhere. All right, if you aren't already on your back, go ahead and transition into your back, and we're going to do a little bit more core work. And then we're going to go ahead and go into a little bit more of a stretching portion as well. So we're going to go into our Pilates double leg stretch. So one leg is up, and that's the pulse, and then switch, switch. So as you're doing this, you're pulling in with those abs the whole time. Try not to release that deepest layer, the transverse abdominis, okay? If you want a little harder, arms come above the head. And relax. Good. Taking a little break. Okay. So we're now going to go ahead, bring those arms up over the head. Now, if I'm in a stretching position, once again, I don't want that rib cage open and flare. So I want to think about zipping the rib cage together. Okay. Inhale. Exhale. You're going to lift the head up, the shoulders up into a single leg lift and come back down. Can you bring that into the boat? You bet. and back down. Here we go, begin. And switch, and switch. Go your own pace. You go as high or as low as you can. We have 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, I'm feeling that, and last one, relax. Excellent. All right, let's go into our obliques. So first we're just gonna pull in our knee to our chest or to our shoulder and kind of stretch out that straight leg. All right, and switch. Pull the other knee in, extend out. All right, let's go ahead and switch again. We're gonna lift the head and the shoulders up off the ground, that leg is off the ground, and switch, switch, switch. So let's start to wake up those obliques or those side muscles. So now I'm gonna twist towards my knee. Twist, twist, twist. Let's make it a little harder. Fingertips are gonna go to the front of the forehead. I'm purposely touching my elbow to the ground each time. We have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. So we're going to repeat that, but we're going to add a little hip challenge to that. So instead of keeping our legs really close together, I'm going to pretend like I have a big ball in between my legs. So I'm doing my motions with my legs, but they're a lot wider. Okay? So we're going to bring one knee in, the other leg is out, kind of wide, and I'm twisting. All right, so I'm working those obliques. Keep it going for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and relax. All right, switching gears again. This time we're going to lay onto our side. Anything I can do on my forearm, I can of course drop down. So if that gets too much on your shoulder, just come down to this laying down position. All right, if we're up here and I'm doing hip lifts for my obliques, all right, and that's just getting too much strain, drop down and start to do obliques this way. Okay, when we're in this up position and we're going to do different leg movements, once again, if that's too much, drop down. Okay, so everything we're doing is 2 sets of 8, just to kind of let you know our rep scheme. So we're going to come up, and if you want to take your mat and double it up to make it a little thicker, palm facing down, you can. Okay, shoulders stacked directly over that elbow, all right? We're going to try to touch the ground with our hip, and we lift up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As we're doing this, try not to move the shoulder back and forth. We got 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up on 1. All right, this is getting challenging. Top leg, forward and backwards. Now, can I drop to my knee? You bet. Okay, excellent job. Nice and slow. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a little break. We have one more thing to do. So now we're going to do our internal and external motion on that top leg. So either come to your knee, you can do it on the ground, or stack the foot. Okay, I'm going to go internal, external, internal, external. I can do this on the ground. Internal, external, internal, external. Keep going. We got about 4 more left. 3, 2, and 1. Take a break. All right, let's go to the other side. So we're getting shoulder stability when we come up on that forearm, all right? And we're getting our obliques when we lift up and down. Okay, here we go. 2 sets of 8 on your knee or on your toes, staggered or stacked. Ready, begin. Down, 1, down, 2, down, 3, down, 4, down, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Should feel that on those obliques on the downside. Top leg is now going to go forward and backwards. Once again, I can be on my knee as I do that, okay? Or you can be up. We're just going to do a set of 8. Ready? Forward and backwards. 1, 3. Keep it going. Keep those hips lifted. 6, 7, and 8. Nice. Now, if you're really feeling that, you should. So you're doing it right. Don't think that you're weak or anything like that. These are all hard motions and movements, okay? All right, now we're gonna do that internal, external rotation. Remember, I can be on the ground and I can do my internal and external, okay? Or I can be on a knee and I can do my internal and external, or I can be up on my foot, all right? Here we go, internal and external, internal, external. Couple more. And relax. Excellent job. All right, we're gonna lay on our back. Our feet are gonna be wide, our knees are bent, and we're just gonna drop in our right knee. So we're doing internal rotation on just that right hip. And switch. All right, other knee drops down. You can always kind of use the weight of the other foot to help too if you would like. All right, so that was our internal rotation going into a butterfly stretch and opening up that chest as well. So we know that the hips are not just alone, right? We have all these muscles that are inserted into that pelvis area. So we want to make sure that we also get those muscles as well. So let's bring those knees together, extend the legs up straight. Let's get the back of the legs of those hamstrings so we can also stretch those out as well. And if it feels good, just to kind of lift up a little bit, you can, whatever feels good. All right, we're going to slowly bend those knees, pull them towards you, rotate those ankles around. Stretching out that low back. Let's get a little mobility in that low back. So we're just going to bring our knees to one side. Exhale. Inhale, bring them to center. Exhale to the other side. Inhale, back to center. Exhale to the other side. Hold it here. And bring those knees over to the other side and hold. So you notice we did a little mobility side to side and then we held it. Sometimes that can help with the flexibility as well. All right, and then now we're going to go into our very last stretch. Bring those knees back to center. Place the right ankle over the left knee. Right hand goes through and we're stretching out the glutes. And I like to, at the same time, push my right elbow into that right knee, and then I get a little bit more of a outside hip and IT band stretch as well. And switch, other ankle on top. So just to recap, lots of core exercises we did. We did a high plank, a low plank. We also did side planks, but that's going to be a little bit more on our shoulder endurance. We did boats, we did holding the boat, we did the clamshells, so lots of core work. Hip mobility, we did the fetal 5 position. We did a lot of internal and external rotation. And relax. Go ahead and stretch out that body. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, point the toes, elongate the body. Thank the body for all the amazing work it did for you and all that injury prevention that you worked on. All right? So have a great day, everybody. Hope your body feels better.